You've seen the movies. Candles flickering, hands joined, a table shaking in the dark. But real seances, they're not Hollywood. They're sacred, structured. And they're more powerful than you think. Hi, I'm Reverend Psychic Rosemary Angelis. I'm a psychic medium, a priestess in the Order of Melchizedek, and a communicator between worlds. Have you ever wondered what actually happens in a seance? Not the Halloween version, but the real thing. The sacred kind that connects the living and the spirit world in harmony and light. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 4 main types of true seances, what they are and how they work, so you can step into this sacred space with clarity, respect, and protection. But first, if you're someone looking for answers beyond the veil, who wants to develop their psychic gifts and deepen your connection with the spirit world, this channel is for you. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below if you ever had a spirit encounter that changed your life. Let's begin. A seance is a spiritual gathering of 3 or more people with the shared intention to connect with spirit, whether that's guides, ancestors, loved ones, or other entities from beyond the veil. It's not a party trick. It's a sacred ritual. And when done with intention and protection, it can be one of the most beautiful experiences of your spiritual journey. So let's talk about the 4 core types of real seances you may encounter, and not the creepy, scary ones that you see on TV. Like, that's not really how it goes. First up is the message circle, which is mostly just like mental mediumship. It's the most common and beginner-friendly form of seance work. So participants sit in a circle, usually with their eyes closed or in soft candlelight, and take turns giving and receiving messages. And these messages may be from loved ones in spirit, spirit guides, or intuitive impressions about each other's lives. And this is generally really good for like people who are like budding mediums, people who are just starting out. And this type of circle helps develop clairvoyance, clairaudience, and clairsentience. And it's done in a space of mutual respect and psychic growth. Generally, very easygoing, nothing crazy, no bells and whistles and spooky voices coming from the ethereal plane or something like that. It's pretty normal. So the second is the investigation circle with spirit technology. So we use a lot of tools like spirit boxes, EMF readers, EVP recorders, and thermal cameras, UV lights. It's kind of a blend between traditional mediumship and paranormal tools. And it's a lot of fun because instead of it just being about mental mediumship, it's also showing evidence of the spirit world. And it's great for the skeptics because then they can really start seeing real world physical things happening around them through technology. And it's not always perfect, but it's really cool and it gets the job done. We ask spirits direct questions and give them the opportunity to respond using the technology. And it's an amazing fusion of intuition and data, perfect for those who want a bit more evidence based on exploration. And this kind of seance is often used by spirit investigators or those seeking physical signs or spiritual presence. Then there's the trance channeling circle. And this is actually something I also do. It's a little bit of a more advanced level of psychic mediumship. And that's because in a trance circle, a trance medium enters an altered state of consciousness, allowing a guide, ancestor, or other spirits to speak through their body and voice.
Hello, friends. How are you?
Good.
And the rest is?
Good.
So I want to start there with the first question. So you have complete free will. However, the choices are made from my side of life. When you have the understanding of why you're picking those experiments,
it's more of a direct link into the body itself. It's very fascinating. I'll tell you, I have plenty of videos of me doing that with my extraterrestrial spirit guides. You can find them up here. I'll link them below or above somewhere. Just look around. They help with like answering questions and offering teachings, deliver collective messages, or simply just bring comfort. It's an intimate, vulnerable, and powerful experience, and it requires full trust in the medium and the protection set around the group. One guy actually broke up with me after I did this. He just couldn't handle it. But I'm with somebody else now. He respects it, but I've never shown him that. Nope. He's not ready. To the next one, The fourth kind of mediumship circle is the creme de la creme of all the spirit communications, is the physical mediumship circle. This is the rarest, more mysterious form of seance work ever created. Like, this is something that really shows you that these guys are legit. Like, the spirit world is real, and this is not just messages. In this type of seance, a physical medium's energy or ectoplasm is used to produce physical phenomena, like spirit knocks, moving objects, direct voice phenomenon, which is when you can hear the voice actually coming through, apports and asports. So objects being materialized from the spirit world is an apport, and an asport is when spirits take something away. Like, here's my lipstick, and let's say I put it like right here, and then oh, it went flying. Okay, oops. Anyway, you get the point. They take it away, and sometimes they'll give it back. It's happened plenty of times to me. In the rare cases, apparitions of loved ones who can speak, stand, and interact with the people sitting in the circle come through. Now, this is like done through ectoplasm, where they'll take this physical thing that psychic mediums, not all psychic mediums have this, by the way, but it will take some physical energy that comes from the psychic medium, and they will form their bodies and then actually speak to somebody standing in the room. Now, there have been multiple times when this has happened in many such cases, and even on YouTube, there's an amazing YouTube channel where they show this physical medium, and he's table tipping and stuff.
Now see, this is really weird, because the only two people who can make the table move like this, their hands are off the table. Okay, can you move it again for me? One more time. Come on, there you go. I mean, let's put the table in Roberta's lap.
In my lap.
Now look. I mean, think of the physics behind this. Okay, in order to get a table to move like this, there has to be pressure like that, or we have to be picking it up. Now, I don't have a spidey grip.
Point is, these seances are held in complete darkness or in red light, and must always begin and end with spiritual protection and grounding. And that's with all of them too. You never want to do anything without spiritual protection and grounding. There's an amazing YouTube channel. There is a physical medium, and you can see all these different things happening, like the table is levitating and all their hands are up here. Now, unless you have a spidey grip, I don't know how that's possible. So the thing is like flying. Very interesting. Like, their seances are so unique. They use a blend of technology and the physical mediumship component to it, and that's just so fascinating to me. So, final thoughts. Seances are not just spooky fun. They're ancient, sacred practices that allow us to bridge the realms and receive healing, wisdom, and connection. Each type of seance has its place, its purpose, and its power. And if done with the right intent, they can open the heart and mind to truths that transcend this world. If you're curious about what can happen when you enter a seance without spiritual protection, make sure to watch my companion video, The Mock Seance That Wasn't Fake, a real spirit encounter in New York City, linked on the screen and in the description. I'm Reverend Psychic Rosemary Angelis, and I'll see you in the next circle.